Alright, so part 2 here, because my camera will only do like 16 minutes at a time before it switches, and my other camera that my wife told me I couldn't take will actually just keep going. It'll just break it up into different files, then I have to merge them all. This one will actually stop and then I have to restart. So part 2. Dude, are you gonna go to Blade next year?
I'd like to.
You should go out to Blade.
I'd like to.
Yeah, Blade.
At least once.
At least once. And honestly, like, one of the main attractions of Blade is Bones Steakhouse. Oh my god.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, yes, food. Food is great in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we try and hit some good places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see what Micah posted? I don't know what that dinner cost, but it had to have been ridiculous.
Oh yeah, our buddy Micah went out with Svi and Doc Slava.
Yeah.
And I think that was
one of those. What was his knife maker that was the Persian style that he just picked up? Micah picked up. They went with
the Savatage.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of his name right now.
But yeah, their dinner looked amazing. It looked like that Wagyu steak and.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, like, Nick and I, we blow money, but we have friends that blow money.
Oh, people roll in there with, like,
20 grand.
No joke.
20 grand.
Bags full of cash.
Yeah, people roll into USN with bags full of cash.
The open bid at one of those Rexfords was like $36,000 last year.
The guy probably paid in cash.
Yeah. They just have, or that one guy that picked up your rhino, he just had pockets full of bills.
Dude, I miss that knife so much.
I love that. That rhino is sweet.
I had a Shane Atwood rhino. It had like black Timascus and iguana. It was a little Persian. It was freaking incredible. I sold it to a really cool dude at the last USN show, and that is one that I absolutely regret selling. Like, there are certain makers that have very, very limited output. That do really, really good work. They're just not really well known because the output is so limited, because it's just like a side thing. Shane Atwood here in Utah is one of those makers.
8 kids and 2 farms.
Dude, yeah, he's got 2 farms, 6 kids. They have 4 kids. They adopted 2 others. He has a full-time job plus the 2 farms. So his shop time is super, super limited. I mean, right now he's maybe doing like 1 knife a month. So when I get one of his pieces, I mean, I shouldn't have ever sold it, you know. It's just one of those things, you know.
That guy was pocket carrying a Ron Best.
Yeah, the guy who bought it from me last year, I can't think of his name right now. His name is Josh, really cool guy. But yeah, he was pocketing a Ron Best, and if you guys are not familiar with Ron Best, you should be. He doesn't have much of an online presence, but I think he's one of those makers that doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Because his work is so next level.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd put him up there with like Rexford, to be honest.
They're amazing.
But his pieces don't go for as much as Rexford's, but they're actually more complex.
They are. Except
for like Rexford's like top tier open builds.
And it seems like a lot more hand tooling.
Yeah. I mean, a Ron Best would definitely, like, that's a grail. If you want to call something a grail, like a Ron Best would be a grail.
Did you see that little...
so there's a sword.
Oh, yeah.
Who owns that?
I don't know, but Steve was...
Yeah. So...
That was unreal.
Our crazy French friend Svi, Tzvy, he's posted some pictures of this Ron Best short sword, like a
little katana or something.
Little waziki, or I don't know the correct Japanese term. Someone is already going to blow me up in the comments for not knowing the correct pronunciation of that. But it is like, it's like legit. It's freaking cool.
They were handling white gloves.
Yeah, and it's one of those. It's a knife, or it's a sword, short sword that would merit glove handling.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see it.
I don't know what that would cost.
No. That's one of those things you don't want to know.
No.
So there's a maker. I can't think of his name right now. He did a collaboration with Riyadh. Damn, his name's escaping me. But he's done katanas for a while, and his katanas, they're really cool, but they're incredibly expensive. Damn, I hate how I can't remember names. If I wasn't on the camera, I would absolutely know who the hell I'm talking about, but because I am on filming, I don't know who the hell I'm talking about. Damn, that's gonna bug me. We'll come back to that. Let's see. Do you have anything else on like pre-order or being built right now? Or I think you've gotten...
Everything's gone. That's why I'm not spending a whole lot, is I had a whole bunch of knives that kind of just happened at the
same time.
Ago, so.
Plus guns.
And guns.
You finally got your Wilson Combat. His Beretta 92 FS. Yep. Wilson Combat Ized.
That came through, and
that's an incredible gun. I love that gun.
I just bought a scope for my Ruger Precision.
You got a Ruger Precision? Oh, that's right. I saw the Ruger Precision. What scope did you get?
The Vortex Razor HD.
They make good scopes.
Yeah.
Would that thing run you?
Well, that's the nice thing. The same guy I got my rifle from.
Mm-hmm.
He has an in at Vortex, so luckily he wanted the Gen 2 HD, and he sold me his for $1,000, but it's like a $2,400 scope.
And if it was anyone else like Nightcore or some of those other brands or whatever, it'd be like a 5,000 scope.
Yeah.
Because Vortex is a really good deal.
3 to 4,000, somewhere in there. It's I'm pretty excited. It's a 5 to 20. I'm excited to start blinking out to 1,000 yards with that.
Have you done much camping this summer?
I've been about 3 times. I should be down there this weekend as the archery hunt, but this is more fun.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have to go sit out in the cold and the wet and hope I see something. But this is a good time, and maybe next week I'll go on the archery hunt. But
have you been busier this summer?
Oh yeah.
Because you went out camping. You went out to like Fish Lake a lot last summer.
Yeah.
But
we've seemed to have a lot going on. There's little things, but no, I got that gun. I thought I got another one. I've lost track.
Yeah.
I built that skeletonized, but and then suppressors, and it all added up to not spending a lot here at this show.
Yeah.
This a-hole.
You had a lot of stuff all come due at the same time.
Sorry, traffic.
Yeah, trucks
like to pull out in front of you and then stop.
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, so there are a lot of campers as we're heading down to Vegas right now. Although the campers should be coming up towards Utah, really, but for some reason there's quite a few heading down to Vegas. So
yeah, luckily we've kind of gotten out of it, but no, it's exciting. Luckily Vegas is pretty much got the same gun laws that Utah has, so I'm able to bring them all down, and all of the California guys that are in our group can drool over what we are allowed to own in Utah.
we have a fair bit, or a good number of California friends, and
it's sad.
It sucks. It sucks to be them. Our Jersey friends, it kind of sucks to be them too.
Yeah, I mean, Kublade.
Yeah, Kublade.
I get their Instagram names and their real names mixed
up.
David. He ended up buying a Tavor, an IWI Tavor X95. Well, I have the same gun, but he can't have a suppressor on it. And he's so bummed out. I'm like, hey man, you just gotta move to Utah. Same with Tactical Buttercup.
Yeah.
Marty.
Most of our friends were either California, Utah, and Jersey.
Yeah, we've kind of.
Those are the 3 spots that everyone's at.
But they hear what they can't have. Like they got to sit and wait around for it.
Yeah.
We're pretty lucky in Utah.
Yeah, we are. Knives too. We can carry whatever we want.
Yeah.
So
no out the fronts in California, or you can have it, you just can't take it out of your house, or some weird rule like that.
Yeah.
And of course, the blade can't be over a certain length.
Yeah.
Which most of our friends just forget about, but
yeah, they just ignore.
It's super limited. Like Skip got thrown into a cop car because he had a paramilitary on him.
Scratched up his Rolex too with cuffs. They cuff. So this tall white kid, right? He's like 6'2", tall, skinny, like prep boy looking guy. I mean,
never think he would do anything bad.
I mean, he does not. You cannot look any more white than our buddy Skip. I doubt he watches these videos. And he had a paramilitary too, and he's wearing a Rolex, and they like cuffed his ass.
Groceries
carrying groceries, right? Well, he went grocery shopping like down the street, was like walking home, and some cop like cuffs him, puts his groceries on the ground, scratches his Rolex, takes away his parrot too. I mean, and just, I mean, I don't know, man. You just can't look any more white than Skip. They should have left him alone.
He's the whitest person I know.
Yeah, he is definitely super white.
Unbelievably nice, though. I chat with him quite a bit.
I really like Skip. He's a good dude.
That's what's fun. You come... I wish it was more than once a year, but you get to see a lot of cool, good friends.
Yeah, all of your digital friends who are fake,
Yep.
you know, most of the year, they become real for a short weekend.
Yep.
Once or twice. So I go to the USN show and I go to Blade show, and I get to see most of them at each show, although more of them are actually coming out to Vegas, even though it's further away than Atlanta for a lot of them. So,
yeah, there's what, four of them are on the East Coast, but I don't know how many have made it to the Blade show. Did Wins?
No, not this year.
Just David.
He's been lame, dude, since he bought that, or they bought that brand new house. He's
oh yeah.
No spending.
The house is really pretty.
Yeah, really nice house, but no fun money.
Is that where they held their get together?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
they had to get
gosh.
together at his house. It was
That
really
spread
nice.
they had was unreal.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. So what else for the USN show? Oh, pro tip, guys. If you're going to the USN show, valet parking at Planet Hollywood is free. And if you don't valet park, you have to walk all the way through this like long
Like
mall
half
thing.
mile or something.
Yeah, it was. We were carrying all of, because we didn't know last year.
Coolers.
Yeah, last year we went, we had all our stuff. We had like 2 coolers, so we parked in the parking lot, and then we started walking around trying to find the front desk, and it
awesome.
sucked. It really sucked because the coolers were heavy. They're full of ice because they don't have fridges in the rooms unless you want to pay an upcharge of $50 a night for a fridge, and I'm just like, why?
Just bring a cooler.
Yeah, just bring. Anyway, so valet park, it's free. Just tip the guy.
Yep.
And
Well
will be
worth it.
well worth it. Don't try to park in the parking lot and then wander around the mall. It's just no bueno. And you're going to spend money on knives, not crap in the mall, so there's really no point.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. We didn't leave the hotel one time.
Yeah.
It's pretty involved, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people are like, wouldn't you get bored like talking about knives? It's like, no, I mean, you might talk about knives, you might talk about watches, you might talk about guns, you might talk about work. I mean,
yeah, that's the other thing, is that you go here and everyone has the same interest. So there's a lot of cool watches. There's maybe some, you can talk about guns and knives and cars.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to have about the same interest in these shows, which is fun.
Yeah, we're all collectors. I mean, that's especially the USN show. The USN show is a more serious show. The Blade show, you don't typically have people like wandering in off the street like you do a Blade show.
There's only a couple production knife companies.
Yeah, and even then, they're typically more expensive production knife companies. I mean,
Yeah.
Spyderco will be there, but they actually have a fairly small booth at the USN show.
Yeah.
At Blade show, they have a significantly larger booth. But it's cool that they actually come out, to the show. Some of the other, there's just some other companies. Some I like, some I do not like. Which is why you don't see those knives on my channel. And you don't see me talk about them. And I could, I could get one and just shit on it, but there's enough negativity on YouTube and the internet for that. You guys can get that fixed elsewhere. I just don't have the time or the energy to just to hate on crap I dislike. So
It'd be fun to do a quick little Blade HQ style what's new on your table kind of thing.
Oh, at the show?
Go to the booth.
Yeah. I might try.
A little short.
The problem is I've never tested this audio equipment in a show before.
Oh.
And so I don't know if
pretty
it's
loud.
Yeah, I don't know if it's adequate to pick up any audio.
Yeah.
Or if it would just turn out like shit and you guys wouldn't watch it, I wouldn't post it. Maybe I'll try. I think when we all get together and hang out, if we can find like a table somewhere a little bit quieter, we might do a setup and just kind of hang out. But
Get
again,
to the cove a little early and
if we can coax people there, that's the problem. But again, I don't know if I'll post this. I don't know if I'll get any content worth posting. When I'm at the shows, I'm there to have fun. And while it'd be great to produce content like, Blade HQ or some of these other companies do, they're there as work.
Yeah.
And they're there working. I'm I'm not really like trying to work when I'm at the shows, having fun. Because obviously I have a limited time off from work, and a lot of
fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of crap going on in my life. So, you know, when I get to hang out and have fun, I just hang out and have fun. So we'll see, though. I don't know. Hopefully, I get something usable or something interesting.
I'll probably do a bunch of stories. Stories are easy.
Yeah, I'll do a lot of. Well, they'll be seeing my Instagram content way before you guys see this video.
Yeah.
But
so that'll be.
There'll definitely be some Instagram content as we're going. So
maybe a couple live streams.
Yeah, maybe a live stream.
They're fun.
They can be.
It's fun to see people pop. Like when you guys were at Blade, I got to live through you guys.
Oh yeah? Did I
pop in and say, hey, what's up, guys? Show me this. Say hi to Q or say hi to.
I don't think I did any live stuff
Maybe
at Blade.
I know David did.
Yeah, Q Blade did some live stuff. I'll try to do stories.
Yeah.
That way people can reference them.
They're easy. They don't take any tagging or anything.
Yeah.
They're fast.
And if you're not there when it's live, well, you can do live stuff and then you can save it for like 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do that. Because at least it doesn't time out like every couple of seconds or whatever.
Next year we'll be on Harleys.
Who's riding bitch?
Well, sidecars.
Oh, are you gonna be in the sidecar?
Oh yeah.